Hello Gemini, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot. We're going to be doing your reading for the first half of January. I have already meditated upon your cards and have pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle as a lot of people out there like to hear the shuffling part. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and get everything a good go here. And if this reading does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. And just so you know, while I am doing the reading, sometimes I do write notes. Well, not sometimes. I do write notes during the readings. So if you hear me scribbling, it's that... as you know, I do write up the Cliff Notes versions of the readings. So in case you are needing a refresher for the reading and you're not wanting to spend, 20 plus minutes listening to the recording in its entirety or the reading in its entirety, feel free to just go ahead and read the Cliff Notes. We're all about saving time around here. Let's see here. All right, so Gemini, we are working with 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks. And we're going to start with two cards, one from each deck, and then we're going to start with the tarot deck. We'll get clarification from those, okay? Let's go ahead and start, Gemini. Oh my God, Majesty Universe. Please allow me to give a clear and concise reading here to Gemini. What is it that you need, Gemini, to know for the first half of January? God, Majesty Universe, what is it you want Gemini to know for the first half of January? Okay. Right, the first card you received was, is transmute. And this card has a bee on it, and it reminds me a lot of the High Priestess card, and even the Hierophant card a little bit, how it is intuitive and it knows what it wants to do without knowing it. It just kind of follows its path. It knows what it is. That's what I'm getting from this card. That's the first card that I'm seeing. Alright, my God, my universe. What is it that you want Gemini to know for the first half of January? My universe. What is it that you want Gemini to know for the first half of January? All right, well, 2 cards came out here. So you've got expansive and clear. So expansive, may you connect to the whole. That kind of goes along with this bee, right? They work independently, but as a unit. So connect with the whole. They connect together as a collective. And then the clear, it says, may you see things as they are. And again, that brings me back to the transmute card, which basically what it's saying is Oh, what I was saying was I saw the High Priestess and the Hierophant card, seeing things clear, intuitively, seeing things as they are, not creating something or excusing something. So what I'm getting from this is that if you have been in a relationship and or work, whatever that looks like, take it as it resonates. If you're seeing something and you're like, yeah, it doesn't really serve me, what this card is saying, don't make excuses. Just saying, well, this thing does not serve me any longer. Not, oh, this thing doesn't serve me any longer, but XYZ, fill in the blank, oh, they have a lot going on, or this job pays the bills, or whatever that extra is, that but, we don't need that but. That's what this clear card is saying, is just see it for what it is. And you know what it is intuitively, but in reality, you're just making excuses for the other party, enabling them in a sense. I'm also seeing that many of you have got to work on your throat chakra, in communicating that. Saying, hey, listen, I understand that this is what's going on in your world, but it doesn't really need to be affecting me, sort of thing. That's what I'm getting here with these cards. Let's see how these fit in with your reading. What is it you want Gemini to know for the first half of January? Two cards just kind of jumped out, so I had to put them down. We have the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands. My God, my angels, my universe, what is it that you want Gemini to know for the first half of January? He said, whoa, we have a whole bunch of wands going on here. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is challenges. Six of Wands, you're trying to find some sort of balance, trying to find a higher perspective. Two of Wands, you have something to choose. So with the Two of Wands, I'm seeing there is a person walking down a road, and there is it comes to a fork. That road comes to a fork in the road. One that's a little bit on the darker side. The other one, there's a stag that is standing there, and there is like the heavens are shining down on it. Obviously, that is the path that this person is being guided to, right? Going back to the transmute card and clear card, you know what you have to do. You're seeing things for what they are. But for some reason, you're having a difficult time deciding between the two. And basically what this comes to is comfort. You know what this path over here looks like, and it's kind of comfortable. It can be agitating because, it's kind of routine, and, but it's comfortable because you know it. You know where the, little curves are, so, you can walk it blindly if you really chose to, because it's just so familiar. The lighted path is very unfamiliar, and that's incredibly uncomfortable for you, Gemini. But you also know that it's the right thing to do. So therefore, you're torn between these two paths. I'm also seeing that some of you are very much protected. And have known for probably 6 weeks to 6 months that you have been guided to a different path, but you aren't listening to it at all. Whether you're having an internal struggle as to why that is, but you've been debating this for quite some time. You know that there is another path that you've had to take. You're just not taking it. You're still debating it. And then we come to the Six of Wands here. And the Six of Wands, you have a gentleman on a white horse. And a white horse is is rare. It's the rarest of the horses. But you're on this white horse and you're kind of looking down going, gosh, I really don't want to be down there. You're trying to get a higher perspective. You're just kind of looking down and go, I don't want to be down there with all of that's going on down there. I kind of like this being up here. But you also don't like all eyes on you, like you are. You don't like the looks like they're giving you, like, oh, you think you're better than us kind of looks that they're giving you. But it's not so much that you're better than them. It's just that you're tired of the same old, same old. And I feel like that's where your struggles are. And then you have the Seven of Wands, where, of course, with this particular Seven of Wands, which typically means challenges, you have all of these challenges in front of you. But in this particular card, you have that seventh wand in your hand, which to me represents you're going to take this challenge and you're going to conquer it. You're standing there staring down these other 6 challenges with this one. You're staring down these 6 wands with this 7th wand in your hand going, you know what? I got this. I got this. Let's go ahead and do some clarification of these wands, of these cards. Oh my goodness. All right. So as I'm looking at these cards, as I'm shuffling to get this clarification, I'm looking at this word clear. And what this comes down to is that you've got to get clear-minded so that you're able to get moving on your path. Okay, so with the Two of Wands, I'm just going to point out 3 cards just kind of jumped. They literally just slammed them down. You probably heard on the table here. So we got the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. All of this is quick movement here with the Two of Wands, and I feel like you might have been in this indecisive state of mind for quite some time. As I mentioned, 6 weeks to 6 months here. But what I'm seeing here is very quick change is going to be happening with this Tower card, because I feel like you've already done the reflecting and you're ready to just break down these walls, I feel. And then we have this Queen of Swords, which is you might be moving or deciding quickly, not necessarily moving quickly, but deciding quickly what you're going to do. But with this Queen of Swords, I feel like you are going to be very strategic about the motion that you're going to take, how you're going to do it. And with this Page of Swords, you're going to collect the information that you're going to need in order to make this this plan in order for this movement to occur with this tower. That's what I'm seeing with this, with these cards here in the clarification. That's actually quite beautiful, Gemini. I really like that a lot. So the Seven of Cards just jumped out at me. I'm going to get more clarification here because this Seven of Cards is telling me that there's definitely opportunity, but a bit of confusion here with the Six of Wands. And I really do feel like that's really sufficient, but I just want to make sure that, well... Yeah, there's definitely opportunity here for you, Gemini. The Sun came out as well as the King of Cups. I say Ken, so there could be a partner in your future, whether it's relational or a relationship, a love relationship or a partnership. With this King of Cups, I feel really this is truly you, with your strong sense of your I want to say psychic powers, but that's not necessarily it. It's just your intuition is so strong that you already know the direction. Once you've already gotten the information that you required and you've started to make your plans to move forward with this Queen of Swords, I feel like with this King of Cups, like you're like, all right, I know what I'm going to do. And because you know what you're going to do, all of these opportunities are going to come up. And because of it, success and security and hope is just going to follow. And that's what I'm seeing here with the Sun. That's I'm really loving this for you. And with I'm telling you, these cards just are hopping out. I am trying to shuffle and they're like, nope, here's your answer, and that's really all you're getting. With the Seven of Wands, I got the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. Whatever stresses you were under before, you can just wave those goodbye. You are, there's a moth on this sword that really reminds me of the bee that is on this very first card that we got, which is the Transmute. And this is just transformation. You're seeing the truth for what it is, and you're moving forward. You are what's the word I'm looking for? You are making the changes necessary to make things happen for you because you're seeing things so clearly. And with the Emperor, you are in full control of the outcome. You're seeing things so clearly. You are making these plans and you're like, I got this. This is, wow. This is beautiful. My dear Gemini, that is lovely. Let's go ahead and close this out with a one final message for the from the Oracle cards here. One final card, one final message for Gemini. What is the last message? The closing message you want to give to Gemini. What is this final message you want to give to Gemini here? This card is popping out, so we're going to go ahead and take this one. Magi. You're the creator of your own world, Gemini. You are the creator of your own world. On this card, there is the third eye, which has been very, very evident here within your reading. Your intuition, which is what the third eye resembles. And your forward motion, you know, you're creating, you're manifesting. You will create your future. You're going to make this happen. That's it. You're going to make this happen. Period. No, pardon me. You're going to make this happen. Exclamation mark. That's what I'm seeing here. And the reason why I say exclamation mark is because of this Seven of Wands, as this person is holding that last wand. That's your exclamation mark. You're like, yes, I got this. This is beautiful. Gemini, if this reading again did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember that I am going to be placing the abbreviated version online, so you're not having to listen to the full reading. So you can go ahead and get a lovely Cliff Notes reminder of this reading. All right, my dear Gemini, until we meet again at the halfway mark of January, much love and light. Be well.